You already know it's King Jones here, one half of Non-Stop Content. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna react to this video of Akademiks on the Fresh and Fit podcast, going back and forth with one of their guests on the show. I think she's like an Instagram model or something, and like she gets the blicky or something. I don't know what's going on in it. You can see it in the title, but I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because I watched some of it. It was just a bit talking about her leaving. She ain't gonna leave, so we're gonna get into it now. From here, they're going back and forth.
So here's the big difference, and I'm glad you're here now. You know,
what's the big difference?
Well, I didn't leave with saying that I'm over here, I'm a child of God and following the Lord.
I didn't leave with that either. You said, how would I want a man to approach me?
You said you was talking about you a child of God.
I want a man that fears God.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation I want to have. Like, if you want someone that's God-fearing, should you yourself be God-fearing? And by that, should you, because what I hear a lot of people is they always talk about where religion they're in, and they always say, oh, I want a partner that's, very religious and blah, blah. But a lot of people, they pick and choose what to follow. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, okay, cool. I don't know, say a female, for example, she'll be like, okay, cool, I want a guy that believes and prays and this, that. But then she'll be, the way she dresses, the way she carries herself, her language, you know what I mean? These sort of things, like, it's not something that the guy that's God-fearing would necessarily want. So, like, if you do want someone that's God-fearing, should you adjust yourself to make yourself more appealing to that person? Because I think you should, personally. If I was like, yo, I want a super religious girl, then I feel like I myself should try and make myself more religious, because that would be more appealing to them. Because why would they want someone who's not even trying to abide by those rules? Or someone, is worse, who's someone who constantly does the same sin over and over again, knows they're sinning, but is not trying to change. You know what I'm saying?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Wait, let's do it. Oh, yeah.
Do you say what else?
I'm here.
No, so, as I
You
said,
asked me what kind of man do I like and how should he approach me? I said, definitely not online. I said, if you're in person, you come to me directly, you speak to me clearly, you don't yell from across the room.
The first time I heard
I hate that. I hate when people ask women, how would you like to be approached? Because there's a lot of times where I'll see with a lot of women, they'll be like, oh, I want to be approached this way and that way. And then you ask them, how's your ex, or how this last person approached you? And it'll be nothing. In fact, it'll be the way that they said they didn't want to be approached. That's exactly how he approached me. But oh, it's different. The way he carried himself, the way he moved, the way that. So I don't really think you should ask someone, how would you like to be approached? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Child of God, I heard about you.
See, you always cutting the women off, but you never let us finish. But you want us to let you finish. And I don't like the way you told all these ladies to shut the fuck up earlier.
Oh, snap. She's going up. Myron Gaines is the host of this. They're going
Hey. Hold on. I don't know who you're. It's not back to
what happened?
I don't know who you're.
What happened? So
you shut the fuck up. And everybody shut the fuck up too.
Because
y'all didn't even move.
Here's the thing.
You don't have to talk like that.
People
you just say, hey, everybody be quiet.
He was talking to
be quiet. And then every time you say be quiet, we're all quiet.
How many times have you interjected during the show? How many times have you interjected? How many times have you interjected?
Yo, Shorty, is there a show?
I'm asking you.
Is there a show? Is there a show? Is there a show?
It's our show.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so
I'm a guest, but in Fresh Talk, it's Fresh Show.
Yo, listen. We're running the show.
This is all over the place.
Hey, look, I'm talking to you. We're on the show, trying to maintain a certain level of quality.
So you can insult me.
Listen, if anyone's been in these situations, male, female, like, have you been in a situation where you're like talking to someone and they've completely lost their frame? Like, at this point, she's lost her frame. She's just mad. She's angry. She's completely lost her frame. She's not trying to be rational or logical or anything like that. She just wants to be heard, innit? She wants to shout. She feels marginalized and she just wants to shout at people. But at the end of the day, I've always said it, like, once you lose your frame, you kind of lost the argument, innit? Like, if you're just getting mad, you're not really going off, look, I don't like the way you said it, you're not going to get your point addressed. Because you know what happens, especially when it's a man-to-man situation. Let's say it's a man-to-man situation. The moment she came and addressed this, it was a guy, addressed him and said, yo, I don't like the way that you did this and that. The conversation becomes about disrespect, and it's not about actually what you did. It's just, oh, you spoke to me in that sort of way, and it's like a low level, obviously, like Jordan Peterson says, a low level threat of violence. So, I feel like you should always try to be within your frame and just be like, I don't like the way you did that. You know what I'm saying? And going forward. Because when you start attacking someone, like she just obviously attacked him there, he's going to ultimately go on the defensive. You know what I'm saying? That's just natural. Whereas if you try to reasonably talk to someone, they're more likely to get the outcome you want. I've always believed that what are you more interested in? Being right or getting the outcome? I've always been involved in getting the outcome, getting the result that I want, rather than just feeling like I'm right. Like, feeling like you're right didn't feed anybody or help anyone. Like, You know. Let's continue.
It embarrassed me, but I can't insult you and embarrass you back.
No one's insulted.
It's not a level playing field.
Because you've interjected several times. I've counted. It's about 8.
I also don't believe that as well. It can't be a level playing field if you're a guest, especially if, because if you watch this platform, especially if what they do is they'll have female guests on, and then they'll have like a genuine, like actual special guest. So you know, obviously it's Akademiks in this one. It might be, I don't know. I've thrown off one with a woman called Nina on Ray. You know, Roll to Master, whatever. There's always special guests. So those are the ones that they really want on the show. A lot of the other female panel that they have on is just to like kind of build on conversation, but the real guest is like the special guest. So their special guests with like Kodak or whatever, they're the ones who get like the platform to really have the level playing field. The other ones kind of have to abide by a certain rule. It's kind of like football, innit? You know what I'm saying? Cantona can move a bit different to Nicky Butt. You get me? Like they're a bit of Nicky Butts. Like they're just like they're filling out the team sheet. I'm not saying they're not important. They do their thing, but they're not the ones that they really, really want on there. They really want the special guests on there, you know? That's why they do 2 shows with the special guests. You know? They do one before, it's just them and the guests, and then they do one afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first name on the team sheet versus the squad kind of thing.
You interjected 8 times.
Play the shit back. Don't interject all the time.
There's a difference. You hurt the quality of the show when you interject. I interject to move it along. You interject to hurt the quality of the show.
You think your interjections are moving it along?
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm moving it along.
The only thing I would say about these sort of things is that there's 2 things. 2 people can be right at once, yeah? Myron is right in saying that he interjects to move the conversation along. But you can also say that he interjects because he can. It's his show. Like, that's what I would say. But at the same time, let's be real. This content that he's putting out right here will be the content that people will gravitate towards. Because obviously you'll have your casual fan base, and then after that you'll have... you'll have your actual fan base who watch your videos, video for video, and then you'll have like the white, you know, people that are just casual fans to watch every now and again, and then you have people that don't know who you are. This is the content that will get put on like World Star, go to Shade Room, or etc., and then make other people come in, not necessarily fans, but people that will view this, and this will give you like the instant big gratification of views and stuff like that. So as much as like, oh, I'm not trying to hurt it, these are the things that actually get like the initial person, like people that don't know, be like, what's that? Who are they? More of their buzz and interest, rather than for the returning fans. Yeah, they'll probably want to see a proper conversation and stuff, but just for the initial people going along that haven't heard of this, they want to see the drama. So this is kind of good for them. Like you can pretend it's like, oh, this is hurting the quality of the show, but you know, the interdictions, the you know, they're kicking the girl off the show, the arguments back and forth. This is what like helps them in the algorithm or get more views. I'm not saying they like it or dislike it. It might be a headache, but let's not pretend it doesn't help. Like, it's not content that they can build off.
Or I stop it to move it, or to, you know, if someone has a question, whatever. Which I've done for you plenty of times, actually.
You stop it,
but
just
I will tell you this.
Redundant ass topic
you're a guest on the platform.
She should have left ages ago. She just said she was leaving. Why is she gone?
You're a guest on the platform.
I am.
You've been extremely rude. And
extremely rude since when? Last 10 minutes since he want to say I want a child out of fornication because I want to get home for my baby and to get my...
A child out of fornication that doesn't make sense. But nothing is if someone hits you with a fact and not in the, I mean, like he knows what he said, but he just asked you a question because it's based on your belief, saying that, you know, you're a Christian woman and stuff like that. I don't know why you get mad. The response you should say is just like, yeah, I did. That's it. It's not get mad. I feel like people tend to get triggered when you say something. It's 2 ways I've seen people really get triggered personally. I'm not saying there might be other ways, there might be where you say something that is spot on true and something that person doesn't like, or you say something that's so far wrong that people always feel offended, like, how can you associate me with that? That's crazy. Those are the 2 ways that I see people when they completely lose their frame. That's normally how it happens.
Go home and change the diaper. You should go. So, no. We're gonna adjust this. Hold on. Don't frame Guys, let Mark finish.
Why are you telling me who I know?
This happens all the time. Like, I've seen with girls where they start attacking the other girl. Because let's be honest, when it comes to like, you know, it's violent. She will fight that girl before she'll fight Akademiks or Myron, because she has a greater chance of beating her than she does with Akademiks or Myron. That's another thing as well. Like, what's all this? I'll fight, I'll break you, and this. Like, why you want to be proud of fighting? Like, I don't think anyone should. You know, what I mean, I think fighting, especially when you get older, like, this is like, it's a young thing. People, but when you get older, fighting should be the last means of communication. You know what I'm saying? For anyone, for guys, girls, but especially for women, like, it's not attractive. It's not cool. Nobody looks at it. For anybody, it's like, oh yeah, you can fight. You're not in the streets. You guys aren't gangsters. You're on a podcast. You got, you know, range of careers, I suppose. But like, you've got things you want to do. You don't want to do this. Like, it's not necessary. Like, I don't like that sort of thing where people start threatening each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should just be chilling. You know what I mean? She's a pretty girl there, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know why she's even trying to get into it. Like, it's just nonsense. The girl standing up at me, like, she should just sit down, like, just relax. Don't even, like, I bet. That would be me, I bet.
My nigga, you don't know.
Why they gonna sound so quickly?
Bitch, what the fuck? I had 2 of these motherfucking little shots. I'm not even
When you start attacking Myra out of nowhere.
Insecure ass niggas.
Yo, shorty.
Well, this is
You dumbass.
chill.
Now she's going off.
Chill.
She's leaving it down.
Didn't I tell you people don't keep it on show you.
I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit.
You know anybody else on here? Yo, I got the great speed off you.
Yeah, this is where you're threatening her. I saw this shit. This is crazy.
Oh, please do. Please
Stop playing, yo. Yo, that's it.
She's lost it.
That's not holy.
I listen, in the name of God, I'm a big.
That's not holy. That's not holy
In the
now.
name of God.
Yo, calendar.
She's
This
lost
is
it.
why they request
She's
people
lost
to
it.
show before.
This is not a good look. Like, when I look at things like this, you got a child, and like, you don't want your child to see this on the internet. This is wild, man. Like, nah, just sometimes you just walk off. I just walk off. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Here. This is
Yo,
why.
yo,
What are you doing, Whitney? Oh my God. Let the Holy
You
Ghost
showing
say
Kelly
word.
activities.
Let's chill. Let's breathe.
Why are you trying?
It's just not that deep.
Fornication.
Yo,
That was.
Bro, look at you.
Why is that coming standing up, man? Sit down. I don't respect it.
Now, shorty.
What did I do?
Yo, shorty. I was trying to dismiss you because you're a broke ass bitch who ain't get a babysitter who talking about you gotta go home and kill him. Nigga, go home, kill him. Go home, kill him, nigga. Go handle your business, nigga. Go handle your business. Go handle your business.
This is messy.
Yo, shorty. You gotta go. You gotta go. Go handle your business. You're the last set. Go handle your business. Go handle your business. Go handle your business.
This is madness.
Go handle your
At this point, Myron's just trying to get her out. But let's fast forward to that because there's a part of it that's just it's mad. Like, hold on, I think it's at the end.
Hey, listen. Hey, I ain't gonna play with y'all.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna play with y'all. The moment she said that God was inspired, I couldn't do it. She said that God was inspired. No way.
Real women
Nigga, we in
do
Florida.
not do that.
Yes, sir. I don't know what shorty was reaching for in her back with a spark or dumbass in here and got a pack over. Fuck that.
You sound like a shot. Act is wilding. You're not gangster, man. Just chill. Chill out.
Okay. Move to the left. I said move to the left. Yo, nigga, I said move to the left.
Everyone's knocking.
Alright.
Move to the left. Move to the left.
This is the right.
Everybody get to the fucking left.
This is mad.
If bullets come down this way, I ain't getting nobody fucking hurt.
Alright. Enough of that video. I was really just in a quick video supposed to look at just how things can go left so fast when it's late night, it's alcohol. But I would say a couple things from this video. For the chick, like, it was just, that's messy. Like, all this, if you did reach for a blicky, I don't know, America, Florida rules, something, blah, blah. But like, you got a kid, he's probably gonna, well, him or her, he's gonna watch this video. It's just mad, you know, your family's gonna see you out, you know, looking all crazy out of sync. I wouldn't recommend it. I say just leave. If you're gonna leave, just leave. If someone's doing jokes, you joke on them back. You can't take the jokes, you leave. You know what I'm saying? To academics, it's not a good look either. Like, you know, stand up against a woman that's not really like, you know, I mean, all this like shouting, jockeying, and we'll take a pack of you and blah blah. When it comes to these sort of things, I just look at it like this. If it's not, only way, you know what I mean, it's self-defense. No one should put their hands on you, but you know, you should be able to basically use self-defense to defend yourself. But like, all this like threatening each other and all this, it's lame, man. I don't respect it. But yeah, that was entertaining though. Man, it was very entertaining. It's very entertaining. But yeah, dissing kids, I don't know, man. It's all over the place. But yeah, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It's been myself, King Jones, one half of non-stop content. The Podfather's coming back soon, and we out. Well, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, yeah, it's me. I'm out.